Hello, everybody. Tonight we read from Proverbs 20 and from Mark 9, and in Proverbs 20, I like verse 6. And if you could say it real quick.
Proverbs 20, verse 6 says, most men or women proclaim or talk about themselves, everyone their own goodness, but a faithful man or woman who can find? Good listening, Timotheus.
I like that scripture because it is an indication and a reminder to not just talk so much about what you can do, but also like display with what you're saying. So don't talk so much that you forget to actually do it. And a lot of times people do a lot of talking because they care about how people look at them. So if you care less about that, then you'll focus more on actually doing what you want to do so badly, or what you want people to, I guess, think about you.
Yeah. And another version says, many people declare themselves loyal, but who can find someone who is really trustworthy? Remember what movie is that? Show me the money. Show me your life. Show me your lifestyle, your choices. Then people will be convinced. Because we can all... Okay. And then in Mark 9, what spoke to me was when I was talking to my son, and this is normal with young people. A lot of times, especially when they go away to college, they start challenging because their professors start really asking them to be introspective and analyze their belief system. And a lot of times they'll find themselves questioning as far as ethics and traditions or religious dogma and belief systems. Well, in the midst of that, because my son is going into his sophomore year, the prayer is, yeah, Lord, I do believe. I do have faith. This is what a father was saying to Jesus when the Lord was asking, hey, anything's possible. Do you believe that your son could be healed? And the father responded, yes, but help my unbelief. That portion where there might be some question or like, is this really the case? Everybody has gone through this process where we start evaluating, but God will fill us and he'll reveal and he'll show that he is true. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And then he will show us that he has plans for each one of us, for each one of our lives. And you know, the disciples were asking, well, how come we couldn't cast this spirit out this boy? And in Mark 9:29, again, is reiterated in another chapter of scripture. Jesus said, this kind goeth forth. It only leaves by prayer and fasting. Sometimes you got to turn over that plate when our belief systems are being challenged, especially by what we see and what we hear with our senses. No. And Kamala Harris said this last night, and I was happy. And I said, Lord, build her faith. We walk by faith and not by sight. We walk by faith and not by what we hear or what we feel or, you know, how we, you know, wake up. This is a faith walk, and God will be true to his word if we ask him to fill us more and we are sincere. Anything, son?
Well, I'm the son who is struggling with the belief, so pray for me.
And you know what? God will be true, and he will fill you more with his revelation knowledge as long as we are open to his will. He'll reveal. Have a good evening.